You know what time it is? What is up, everyone? We are back. We are live streaming again. I think it has been more than like 10 or 11 days now since I have live streamed and talked to you guys. I have been so incredibly busy, just home life work. So I apologize for that. But yeah, it's been way more than I expected. I still need to do the Master Morpher review. I still want to do the Omega Ranger review. So I'm just behind, guys. I apologize. So say hi to the chat real quick. We got Tanya. Hi, everyone from the south side of the globe. I saw that Tanya won a free giveaway from Fanwood. So congratulations. I think you won a hat, which is awesome. We got Sean Meadows saying hello. What's going on? We got Jody Minetto. What's up, man? How you doing? We got Mega Demon Collect saying yo. Josh Oderby saying, you know what time it is. Roy Rock saying greetings from Cali. What's up, man? I'm glad you're here. Appreciate it. We got Austin from Ranger Restoration Repair saying, what's up, everyone? LeBron, of course, is in the house saying hello, everyone. We got Maddie in the house saying evening all. Everyone saying hi. Wanda is in the house, of course, saying hi to everybody. Saying hi, hello. Wanda is definitely the most popular one in our group here. Astronaut Ranger saying, hey, everyone. Good to see you, man. We got Nick Tillett. We got Jose from General Kenobi's Bunker. I really appreciate you being here. Thank you so much, man. We'll see. We got a lot of people. We got Sebastian. Good to see you, my friend. We got Thomas Franco. What's up, man? We got Troy Mack saying, I gotta ask this here. Do y'all think at some point Hasbro will release a lightning version of the Green White Ranger Morpher? I know I pre-ordered the Master Morpher, but I hope they release one. I mean, it would seem like the easy choice, right? Like to do a regular Green Ranger, White Ranger Morpher. Sure. I mean, yeah, why not? I just don't know if it'll be like necessarily late. I don't know. It's interesting. Everyone's saying hi. We got Timothy saying hi. What's up, man? How you doing? Everyone's just saying hi. We got Fatima saying hi from Australia. We got 2 friends from Australia now. Awesome. Glad to see you. We got my buddy Robert Morton saying, hey, all, how you doing, man? We got Dane Clement saying, I have a question. Why did Cosmic Fury ending so odd with Lord Zed come back? So odd. Will Lord Zed come back? Will Cosmic Fury keep going? Well, Cosmic Fury is done. Like, I think we are done with Power Rangers as we know it. The reboot should be coming eventually soon. And I don't know. It could connect to the series in some way, but I thought it was an interesting way to just kind of write off Lord Zed. So yeah, saw quite a few Rangers this weekend. Awesome, Madison. That's awesome. Yeah, Tanya won the hat. Yep, she did. You don't have to talk about the Master Morpher hits in the past. Oh, I appreciate it, man. Thank you. And yes, so I actually saw my buddy here, Robert at CadaverCon. We hung out for a little bit. Awesome guy, guys. He has some of the most amazing stuff in his collection. Just amazing not one of a kind, but like very rare posters and very rare autographs that he has. And he's really trying to work hard and helping the community and stuff like that. So hopefully that works out. I know we talked about what you're working on, which would be so awesome. Rather than go on hiatus, they could do several figures from the comics. They definitely could. Dion, what's up, man? How you doing? I'm waiting for Cosmic Fury figures. I think Josh said from Tokyo Topics that we will be getting like a couple of the main figures, like the main line, like the $10 ones. And he had only known that we were going to get 3, and we had 7 Rangers total. So yeah, that's a possibility. Cosmic Fury did hint at a continuation, but I can see it being a special like once and always. I can see that too. I find it real interesting. Like, I think the topic came up again about a once and always sequel. Of course, no one can even really rumor about everything because we still have. I know we're done with the writer's strike, but we still have the Screen Actors Guild strike and the after strike. So that still affects people from really talking or even like giving rumors or hints or anything like that. So Solar Rangers, the Draken Rangers, the Death Ranger, yeah, those would all be cool. Going to GalaxyCon in December, that's awesome. Stephen Mike saying hi. What's up, man? How you doing? Thanks, guys. I can't believe I actually won. I know. I'm so glad. All I could think was like, I'm glad someone can ship something to her and afford it. I'm sorry, but that's the issue with Tanya here because I can only usually ship it in the United States, and Fanword has the capabilities to do worldwide shipping. So yeah, Daniel, I made my Insta vid for potential female actresses for future female. Oh, my comments are going too fast. Female actress for future female Red Rangers for Jonathan Amos will reboot. Yeah, man, I saw it. Maybe we'll go over here in a little bit. Jared, it's not its third season. It's not. It's the third season of Dino Fury. Well, technically, it's not the third season. It's the first season of Cosmic Fury. Going to meet Austin St. John in Columbus. Awesome. They need to do a sequel for Once and Always. It'd be really cool. And I feel like they really left that Zordon thing wide open, and it would just make sense to do it. So, guys, I want to talk a little bit what we're going to do today. So, we're going to have the normal live stream comments or topics today that I put up on Facebook that I do every single time. But one thing that we're going to talk to today is a lot of you guys saw my video with Tammy Frank. I actually met Tammy Frank not last weekend. It was last weekend here in San Antonio at Big Texas Comic Con. And a lot of you guys saw the video of her reacting to the Master Morpher. And I don't think anybody here has reacted negatively, but I've had so many ugly comments on that Tammy Frank video in this last week. It's just ridiculous. And especially like a lot of people just making assumptions about the video itself, like in general. And I'm going to talk about what me and Tammy talked about today. I'm going to talk about what led up to that video and why we took that video. And we're going to talk about my experiences really with Tammy and Jenna, because I feel a lot of people don't know the people behind there. And I can say now that I know Jenna pretty well in a professional manner. And from what I can see and observe and stuff like that. I met Tammy for the first time the other day, and I was very taken aback about how wonderful she was, and how supportive she's trying to be of Jenna right now. And but yeah, I wanted to talk about that later today. So we're going to talk about my Tammy Frank interaction. We're going to talk about my interactions with Jenna. And I know it's nobody here that's been leaving ugly comments and stuff like that. And I have been like screening most of the comments coming through. But I do want to say, like, if you are one of my followers and you're making like a comment that's just so blatantly like ugly, and I don't have problems with people like having an opinions, but saying like just ugly stuff is just not called for. And I don't need those kinds of followers following me. This is a place of positivity. This is a place of especially considering JDF's passing, a place of healing and belonging. And I don't want to perpetuate that behavior is okay. So we're gonna talk about Tammy Frank today, but I'm also actually gonna open up open mic today at the end of the stream. Like how I think we're let on maybe 3 people for about 5 minutes each, and if they can want to jump on at the end of the stream, they can. And we can talk for 5 minutes of a topic of their choosing, because there's a lot of topics lately. So yeah, those are things I wanted to talk about today. So yeah, we'll go over the comments. All the LC pigs were gone at Target today. Guessing maybe they're not expecting any more figures. Would be surprised. Until we get the reboot. We're supposed to be getting the reboot, and we heard the reboot's been moving along, which is good. I'm really depressed that Power Rangers has ended. I really don't want it to end. I don't think it's just ended the way that we know it. Now is the time to read the comics if you haven't. Also wish they would turn the comics into an animated series. I completely agree with that. Completely. That's sad. Let's see. I want the female red and orange ranger and Zato gray as figures. Hey there, Dan. What's up? What's up, Austin? How are you doing, man? Thank you for letting us know about the pre-order of the Master Morpher. For I got mine because that's exactly what I'm glad I was able to help. So I'm awesome. You'll get to pre-order. If I hear anything else, I will let you guys know. But I do think eventually there will be another opportunity to order some Master Morphers. I think there will be a third restock. So we'll talk about that a little later. When it hit me mad, it was depressing. I understand. It's great to see Power Rangers create a multiverse live action like the MCU and the Boom comic series to keep the previous canon. Man, the multiverse has been before the MCU, so it was one of the first. So, MMPR Tanya, is that you? Technically speaking, it's the third season. Technically speaking, it is not. MMP, yes, it's me. I need more anniversary special for sure. Oh, okay, since it's the continuation of Dino Fury. Okay. I mean, was Zeo a continuation? I mean, was Zeo season 4 of Mighty Morphin? It's kind of like, I don't know. My Walmart stocked more cogs and Dino Charge pink today. God bless Tammy. Yes, Paisano. I'll be going to Ranger Stop next month in Orlando, Florida. Awesome, man. That's awesome. Whoa, that's really cool, LeBron. Very cool. Let's not nitpick on things that don't drive the friendly conversation. I agree. So we're not going to do technicalities here. I know everyone here is very knowledgeable about Power Rangers, but like it comes off rude sometimes when you try to correct all the time. I really don't see it too much in our stream, except for a few occasions, but let's not nitpick. I agree. She is strong and incredible. I agree. That's not nice. I agree. What do you like better, the Master Morpher? How are the regular Morpher? Ooh, you know what? I haven't played the Master Morpher yet. My favorite Morpher still the Turbo Morpher that I have from like 95, 96, 97. It was 97. So yeah. I agree. She deals with lost her way. Stop expecting a soap opera breakdown followed by being carried away. I agree. I can't believe Jason David Frank's memorial is next month. I can't. I know it's been almost a whole year. Let's see. Yeah, there's no bad vibes out there as it is. I agree. I hear you, but definitely we need Lightspeed Rescue LC to completion. That'd be really cool. I really like that. Looking forward for the mention of my Instagram vid. Thanks. We need Turbo completion. What's your favorite Tommy moment? When he returned as the Green Ranger the first time. Yeah. Or I guess technically the only time. So when like go Green Ranger go, and he's like walking into the room, that was really cool. I got one Master Morpher. That's all I need. I got two. They let me buy two, so I got two. I'm not gonna lie. Rick's Warga Cantiga. Johnny Mano, what will happen with Scrozzle? Good. They kind of left that open ended. Even that squid monster. I don't necessarily remember what happened with her. I need to watch that again. Let's see. With Scrozzle escaped again, that will happen with him now. Let's see. To me, next year is supposed to be about the SPD A Squad Rangers, about how they started before they turned bad 2025. That'd be cool. Let's see. I think they might restock the Master Morph for possibly around Black Friday or the holidays. I think we might get. So they changed the release date. AZ let me know they changed release date to like October 25th. What was it? Oh man, I can't remember. Yeah, 25th, which was a couple of days before 1027, which we're going to talk about. But yeah, I think that could be another one right there as possible. What is the reboot about? We don't know. We've only heard rumors. So, found the Cosmic Fury Morpher today. I put it on the back shelf. Nice. Let's see. If Once and Always gets a sequel, oh, I'm thinking the same thing. If Once and Always gets a sequel, I can see Squall's return. What do you think? I could see it. He seems to be around a lot. What do you like better, Tommy with Kimberly or Tommy with Catherine? Ooh, Tommy with. Ooh. I feel like Tommy with Catherine was actual, like they were an actual couple. So yeah. Uh, no idea who's gonna be Tommy Oliver. I'm sure I did, man. I'm gonna be Ranger Stop next month in Orlando, Florida. I'm so excited. That's gonna be awesome. Congratulations. Okay, let's start the stream. So I'm probably going to skip over a lot of comments here because I want to talk about some things. But yeah, we will do that. So let me go to my profile. You should be seeing it right now. Cool. All right. So let me do the vocations. So the topics for today. So 1027 is coming up. So I released a video last week. A lot of you guys have watched it actually. I saw a lot of you in the comments. I appreciate you guys. Everyone that commented, you guys are awesome. I really appreciate you guys. So if you guys don't know, 1027 is an event they've been having. I think this is gonna be the third or fourth year. I can't remember. Anyways, what it comes from is basically if PulseCon is a celebration of Hasbro's brands and for the fans, right? Then 1027 is more of a celebration of Hasbro itself. So 1027 is the actually their address because they're on 1027 Newberry Avenue in Pawtucket. So it's named after their address. They usually kind of talk behind the scenes what is going on at headquarters or like some of the history because it's been around since like Hasbro's been invented and Hasbro's been around for what 70 years or something like that. It was ridiculous. But they do like it's kind of like get to know the Hasbro people. Anyways, but during this they do have product reveals and they do talk about their brands. So they talked about I think in the past they talked about like the G.I. Joe show, the movie Snake Eyes. They talked about Dino Fury, the show, but they also have like product reveals. Last year 1027 was really cool because they actually had updates about Once and Always. and was really cool. And we got to know who the cast was, and we had that first cast picture. The year before, they had just talked about Dino Fury, and they didn't do any product reveals. Another thing is, not the year before, they didn't do the product reveals, but when it came time to order, for everybody to order their stuff for Transformers and G.I. Joe and stuff like that, there was the Silver in Space Ranger. They have never announced this figure, but it showed up for there to order. So 1027 has been really important for Power Rangers in the sense that we have always gotten something really, really important for the brand, whether it be for Once and Always, Dino Fury, or the Silver Ranger. Or last year, we also got the Blue Centurion and the Silver Ranger with the Cycle, which was really cool. So it's another event that we're going to have, and it is on October 27th, and that is going to be a Friday this year. I think they said to be around 4 p.m. Eastern or maybe 5 p.m. Eastern. So I have to look at that. So what could happen for Power Rangers? I don't know. To tell you short, I don't know. I have no inside information. This is me speculating, but 1027 will be a great, great time for them to talk about the Yellow Ranger helmet. I think that is, we've known that it's been in production. We know that it has been seen and people have seen and stuff like that. And where is it? Like, we have not heard anything about this other than more than we've had that it exists. This would be a great time. 1027 is a good flashy event. The Yellow Ranger is a good flashy helmet. It's honestly, out of all the MMPR helmets, I really, really like the Yellow Ranger helmet among the top. So I think my favorite is the Black Ranger helmet. I think that is the best. But this, my like maybe second or third would be the Yellow Ranger helmet. I love the way this helmet looks. It looks amazing. So I think it'd be a great time for them to do that. I really hope to see a Yellow Ranger helmet. With that being said, I have not heard anything about a Black Ranger helmet or a Green Ranger helmet. Yes, I completely agree that a Green Ranger helmet should come out. But with them just releasing the Master Morpher, with them having the Dino Fury Black Ranger, the Dino Thunder Black Ranger come out, we've had a lot of Tommy stuff come out after his passing. And I think they want to be careful with that. Especially, they don't want to come off as like we're trying to profit off of Tommy, even though they've tried to profit off of Tommy for years and years and years, but they don't want to make it so blatant anymore. So, going back to some of the comments here. Let's see. I do love Catherine. Ditto on Tomberly. Tom and Kim for sure. Yeah, I would definitely do with Tommy and Catherine and Jason with Kimberly, in my opinion. I think that was work. 1027, man. Hey everyone, what does Power Rangers mean to you, and also what JDF meant to you as well? Truly, our lives have been enriched by Hasbro. I mean, they've made things more interesting. I can say we would have never gotten Once and Always if it wasn't for Hasbro. I can say that. Nathan's in the house saying, "What's up, everyone? How you doing, man?" We got Troy Mack saying, "Didn't Jason have his own love interest in Zeo? Like Jenny? Was it Jenny? I think it was Jenny. That flatline. I like to see that fleshed out. I'd like to see him with Kimberly. I think that'd make more sense." Hey, Sean, if you're a part of the group page, the Power Ranger fan group, that would be a great question to post. They're allowed more people to comment. I grew up watching Power Rangers. It's part of my life. As far as JDF, he was my favorite Ranger and lucky to meet him once. And he was my hero. His death affected me and still dealing. I understand. The helmet, that would be. So this is not the real helmet. This is just, I think Aniki, Aniki made this one. It's just a picture to show. This is not the helmet. I just want to be clear on that. I really wanted to get Piranha Chan Topaz or Mason. That'd be really cool. I've been watching Power Rangers for 30 years, so it means good things to me. Don't forget to hit that like button. Yep, thank you. Like Rick James. So, yes. So, with that being said, and more Tommy figures and more Tommy items, whatever happened to the Tigerzord? Like, we had this leak about the Tigerzord, what I think I saw was like 9 months ago. Oh, man, maybe like February. And no, it was December. It was December. It was about a month after JDS passing. And we've never heard anything yet. So, I mean, I think I've seen Josh say that this was canceled. I have not heard anything about it myself. I wouldn't be surprised if it's canceled, especially considering JDF's passing. But I know they were talking about this for the ZAP line, which would have been really, really cool. But yeah, that I mean, I don't want to say it's a possibility, okay? Because I really don't think they'll do it. But since we did get a leak and we have not heard anything since, I can't like completely rule it out. So I do think it's probably been canceled, but there was a leak at one point. So We got Jason and saying, "Hey, brother, how's life going for you? Going good. Just been super busy, super busy. I need that White Tigerzord in my life. White Ranger power. Zio should have focused on Adam and Tanya. Uh, I think it's hard to get away from Tommy though. I met Jason Frank 11 times since 2013. He shares the same birthday of my dad, September 4th, who also died last year. Sorry to hear that, man. We will hopefully still respond. Just a lot of the chat. Yeah. The leak hurt Hasbro's feelings. They said, "Screw it." Possibility. I can't rule that out either. So, what's next on our thing right here? Oh, there's another picture. I just really thought this was cool. This is a little of the start right here. But yeah, what we are still expecting, according to leaks, is the gender swap Rangers. We know that we already have yellow Jason and red Trini, but we're supposed to be getting blue Kimberly, black Billy, and pink Zach. That's supposed to be happening, and we're also supposed to be getting the Morphonaut here, which was basically the uncorrupted, I guess, the uncorrupted version of the Phantom Ranger, his original incarnation in the comic books. So we're supposed to be getting. I just don't think 1027 would be good for those figures because I think for a big event, they're kind of boring and. Not a lot of people will see. I don't know how many times I see people, comment when they see the gender swap red and yellow. Did Hasbro mess up here? Like, why does it look like this? And we see that. I've seen that a lot in the comments, and I agree. Like, not many people know about the comics, so the comics are great, and those that read the comics, I know, like, are definitely, live like die by the sword for that thing. But the comics are not mainstream as Power Rangers is, especially not mainstream as the show or not mainstream as the Mighty Morphin, obviously. So I don't think the gender swap Rangers or the Morphonaut would make a lot of sense for 1027. I see those happening like throughout 2024. I'm like, oh, we got a Power Rangers thing here to drop. Here you go. You know what I mean? So yeah. General Cano's winning says, yeah, Daniel talked to like 10 Rangers in 8 days. Yeah, I think I did. It was a lot of Rangers. It's Morphin Time, White Tiger. Cosmic Fury is like Villains of Valley View 2.0. I've never watched that. That's interesting though. Daniel gonna go on. Saying hi to Jose. White Tiger Thunderzord power up. I hope we get the comic 1969 Rangers as figures. I still want the Trini Red figure. I think it's cool, man. They're at Ross. Did you hear that Nerd Zoid got in trouble for leaking the Power Rangers rerun and other Hasbro rerun? He is in hot water with the distributor and Hasbro. I have not heard that, and that's where I got my information. That's interesting. I need to. Is that one of his videos? I need to go look that up. We need Delta Megazord to combine with Zap Astro from John C. Timothy says, I would love to get the comic Squadron Rangers, the Die Rangers. That'd be really cool, and it's a good excuse to do it. So some pickups this week before we get to our big talk about Tammy and Jenna Frank. I want to talk about our pickups this week. So I know we talked about the Funko Pops, but this is cool, man. Look, it's Ranger Slayer. Got this on Amazon. One thing about Amazon is they really try to save space on boxes. And I had ordered some butt wipes for my dog, so they were dog butt wipes. So he stays fresh and clean. And they put this in the box with the butt wipes. So luckily it wasn't damaged. Still looks good. I guess there's a little kink right here, but whatever. I got one. It looks good. See, you can see a little kink right there. That might actually just be from me. I'm sure this fell. But yeah, we got the Ranger Slayer Funko Pop. That is, yeah. I should not be collecting Funko Pops. So I also went to Ollie's recently, and I actually got more than this. So I got this at Ollie's. Of course, I already have this pack. I think it's like right there behind me next to the pink Zeo. But for $19.99, it's not bad. We got another Scorpina. We got another Aisha. I love it. Let's see. Another thing I got from Ross is I found this a couple days before I met Johnny Young Bosch, and I did meet Johnny Young Bosch. There will be no interview, unfortunately. He didn't have time for an interview that day. So, but check this out. We got an Adam Black Ranger, $5.99. This was the $24.99 figures for $6. Take that all day. Yes, I already have it, but who cares, man? $5.99 for a Black Ranger. Yeah, do that all day long. So we talked about the gender swap Rangers, and I found them at Ross as well. Check that out. We got, of course, I already have one, but guys, this was a $36. No, this was $39. $39 figure, $11.99. I mean, yeah, I have all these figures again, but you can't pass up these great prices at Ross right now. It's just too good. Like honestly, they're so good. And the last thing that I got, and obviously the heaviest. So our friend General Kenobi actually interviewed the person that designed this figure. Her name is Sarah Lynn Reynolds. She can correct me if I'm wrong. He's still in the chat. We got another Piranha's head. And as far as the figures, the monster figures, this is one of the best monster figures that we have gotten. Guys, this was a $35 figure, or maybe it was a 30 before the price hike. It might have been 30 or 35. But check out this price. $6.99, $7. So say if it's $30, that's still $23 in savings. That is amazing pickups. Guys, check your Rosses. There's a lot of good stuff going to Ross right now. And not only Power Rangers, but I've been seeing a lot of Transformers. I've been seeing some Marvel Legends as well. I've been seeing a lot of good stuff. So let's go here and check on the comments real quick. Yes, one of the last videos in stream, he had explained the issue. Okay, I need to go through that. If Cosmic Fury had 20 episodes, Amelia would have gotten a Battleizer. That'd be cool. I think you're right. We really missed out on a Battleizer that season. You going down a dangerous road with Funko. I agree. I know. Loyal Subby figures are awesome too. You can actually pose them and helmets come off. Don't even start. No. I heard there's a leak of a T-Rex. Or I got that too. Yeah. I saw it pop up, and someone said they actually bought one from a comic book store, and they don't even think it was supposed to be out because they couldn't. They tried to scan it, and it wasn't coming up in the Funko system. So, yeah, that comic book store might be in trouble. I'm waiting for the 30th anniversary Ranger Funko Pops. I am too. I got a couple of them ordered. Gold Ranger at Ross. I have not seen a Gold Ranger. I would definitely pick one up. Jason Gold. I met Johnny at Ranger Stop Atlanta. That's awesome. You guys are so lucky to meet all these people. I'm jealous much. I can't find gold or fish. Snizzard was awesome too. Snizzard was a good one. You're right. Can I just have the Trini figure, Daniel, please? Oh my gosh. Nice score. Thank you. Can't wait for the big Super 7 bulk and skull figures to come to get. I would like them too. I think I'm going to wait for their prices to go down. So after they come out and see if they go down a little bit. I saw Jason and Trini at Ross also. Yep. So we are going to switch gears here, guys, and I'm going to let's see. Let me get right here. Our friend made a video here, and I'm not getting internet connection, of course, right now, which is strange because I am definitely streaming. Yeah, it says I'm live. It says I'm good. What's going on here? Oh no, that's not good. Yeah, it's working. What the heck? Let me see if I can do it a different way. I want to show his video, see if it works. Guys, give me a second. I'm sorry, I'm dealing with tech issues. Okay. Okay. What is going on? This is so weird. It's not coming up, Johnny. I'm sorry, man. I don't know why. Actually, all my messages aren't coming up. Let's try it again. Technical difficulties. Okay, I think it's going to work now. Okay, cool. Okay, so we'll just have it playing like that. So we are going to show. So Johnny made a video, his ideas of what a Red Ranger of the future could be. So he has this Emma Nasfell. I'm not sure who she's from. Jules LeBlanc, who I'm not sure who she's from either. Amber Frank, which is okay. We got Annika Fournier, which is cool. Really good editing, Johnny. It's really good editing, putting all these together. Let's see what else. You got Sophia Wiley as our possible Red Ranger of the future, which is interesting. Let's see, and Dora Dolphin. So those are our ideas that Johnny had for the future of Power Rangers there, which is pretty cool. So we're going to watch real quick. Uh, okay, let's see if I can go to my page. There we go. Oh, okay, go to my reel. Okay, guys. So this is my reel. Actually, I don't even know if my volume's up. So this is my video with Tammy Frank. So you need with Tech Pro. You need to, yeah, I do. Okay, so let's watch this.
It's crazy. This is crazy, bro.
So this is the video I took of Tammy. It's very short. It's like 11 seconds.
It's
Again,
crazy.
I met her at Big Texas Comic Con here in
This
San
is
Antonio.
crazy, bro.
As my buddy John, he had the Master Morpher with him that day, and he's playing for her the
It's
vocal, the
crazy.
audio for the Morpher,
This
which
is
is basically David
crazy,
Frank's
bro.
actual audio. So let me stop that real quick. Let me go up the volume here. So, guys, let me talk about that day. So it was Friday, and Jenna was there before. I want to say Tammy came in on plane later on. Um. Okay, so we were talking to Tammy. I introduced myself, and she was telling me like she liked my interview with Jenna, or my interviews with Jenna. She was liked them, and one thing that we were talking about the Master Morpher, and I was already talking about the Master Morpher with Jenna because I was, commenting like her video kind of like blew up where she was like talking about the Master Morpher and Hasbro reposted it and stuff like that. And they let me know that the Master Morpher that they actually got, this is real inside information. So just, I actually don't know if I'm supposed to be saying this stuff, but you know what? I will talk about it and hopefully I'll just ask. I don't think it's a big deal. So they told me that the Master Morpher that Hasbro had actually sent Jenna was a prototype and it didn't have any electronics in it. So when they went to themselves to go and listen to, Jason David Frank's voice, there was nothing there. It didn't even light up, it didn't do anything. It was literally like just a shell. So the Master Morpher that Jenna got in that video wasn't complete. So they both knew that the Master Morpher was coming. They knew before. Well, I think they've known before I knew, which was in February. Let's see what. I feel like I hear Jason Frank by Spirit if it sounds like his real voice. Her daughter made a video before these were fully out to people. She pretending her child already received one. What? I'm not sure what you're saying there. But yeah, so what they had got was like a prototype. So it didn't have any electronics or didn't work or anything and stuff like that. So when they were asking if any of us had a Master Morpher. Now my buddy had brought it with him because he was kind of like cosplaying a little bit, and so he was like, "Yeah, I have it right here," and he was like, he kind of like thought about it, and he was like, he asked Tammy, "Do you want to listen to it?" And she was like, "Yeah, I have never heard what is on there. I know what's on there." Like she said like she knew what Jason had told her what was on there, but she had never heard the lines herself in the Morpher. So when she is there, she is literally listening to the first time the Master Morpher and Jason's voice on it. Now I want to preface this that it was super super loud in there. So I asked her, I was like, "Can I film this?" And she was like, "Yes, you can film it." And so we filmed. That's how we got the video of the Master Morpher. So what happened before? So I was talking to her before that. Now this is the context now. Like that's explaining how the video came together. She asked to listen to the Master Morpher because she had never heard the the audio on it before, because the Master Morpher they got was not complete. And Jenna had told me this before Tammy had told me this, so I knew, yeah, we already knew about this. So also some little inside information. Oh man. So yeah, Jenna was supposed to like announce the Master Morpher altogether, but apparently things got jumbled. Yeah, I don't know, but basically Jenna was supposed to announce the Master Morpher, but it didn't work out that way, which is why Hasbro re-shared her video of the Master Morpher. We'll get back to that in a second because they said something on the reshare. So context, but before the video, before the Master Morpher. So I was talking to Tammy, and I asked her like, how are you doing? Are you doing okay? And she's just like, she said like this week, like I feel like I finally, like I'm trying to turn a corner this week. She's like this week in particular, like I feel like a little better. And I was like, that's good. Pressing forward is good. We got to live on. And what I kept on saying was like, you got to be there for Jenna because Jenna's like needs her right now. And especially Jenna's about to blow up once this Legend of the White Dragon comes out. So, and I was kind of talking like, this is really like big for Jenna. Like when that movie comes out, it's just going to get busier and busier. And she was like, yeah, and she's like, and she was kind of also like, Jenna's doing her thing. Like, I am she told me there was things that she was focusing on, but she was also understanding like all this stuff that is going on with Jenna right now. That is Jenna, and she does not want to overshadow it with anything. That's why she doesn't really go to a lot of those appearances where Jenna's at because she doesn't want to take away anything from Jenna. So she's very supportive of Jenna. She's very understanding of her career and stuff like that. So it's not an obsession, man. And honestly, they become friends. And yeah, I mean, honestly, I hope there's nobody else that feels that way. And if you feel that way, I'm sorry, man. I don't know what to tell you. Like they've become friends. I don't know what else to tell you. So I mean, if you have a problem with that, maybe this channel is not for you, man. I'm sorry. But like I said, so yeah, we were talking to them about it. And what I was gonna say, so yeah, that kind of threw me off. Um, so I was standing there, and Jenna was doing things, meeting people and stuff like that. And this guy came up to Tammy, and he looked like he was about to cry, like his eyes were swelling up and everything. And this was an adult man, like, but yeah, he goes up to Tammy, and he's like, "Can I?" He goes, "Are you Tammy Frank?" And he goes, "Yeah, I am." He's like, "Can I give you a hug?" And Tammy was like, "Of course you can." And he gave him a hug. She gave him a hug, and like I could see like he was crying, and then I could see like she was starting to tear up too. And Jenna saw it, and Jenna was starting to tear up too. And all I heard him say, because I didn't want to like be in the middle of his moment with her, but all I heard him say was like, um, your husband meant a lot to me, something to that effect, like your husband meant a lot to me. And I think he said that he met him, and that's all I heard. And I kind of like let walked away a little bit so they could have their moment because I didn't want to like, I feel like I was just watching something I wasn't supposed to be watching. So it seemed very private and personal to them. So but she was talking to him for a while, like a good like 10-15 minutes, just yeah, just hanging out and talking to people. And then yeah, and that was pretty much it. I mean, I Tammy, interesting thing in my experience with Tammy is that she says like she doesn't talk about past tense a lot. Like when she was referring to JDF, she was saying like my husband, like as if he was still with us. Which I understand. It's hard getting past some of those, the way that you talk sort of thing when someone has left. But yeah, that was my experience with them. And since I posted this video, I think even John C has even left a pretty bad comment on there as well. But unfortunately, that's that's what we've gotten from this, me posting it. I think most people see that it is just her listening to it. It was a cool moment. She just kind of was like, the moment that I took away from it was like she was listening to it and she was just like hearing his voice again. And I know she's been watching videos because she posted videos like yesterday of someone sent her, I think their friend Tony, um, of Jason or Jason like maybe talking, or I know he did a flip in one of them, but I think it's just another thing that reminds her. And I think she was there, and I think she had just talked about how like she's been feeling better this week, and then like she heard the voice, and then I think she was just trying to feel strong through it. So Again, she was not forced to listen to it. She actually asked to listen to it, and even the guy that has a master morpher was kind of like, are you sure you want to listen to it? And she was like, yeah, she wants to listen to it. So yeah, I totally get it, man. I totally, I want to put some context on some of these things, but at the same time, like I don't really want to, like I shouldn't have to explain that much. It was just a person listening to, their late husband's words, which I thought was sweet, and I wanted to document that, and she allowed me to document, which was awesome. So I feel like her. Let's see. Oh, I think I read that. Her daughter made a video before. Yeah, yeah. We're just talking about that. So that sucks. Why would Hasbro do such a thing that they could have got the first one before anyone? I don't know why they did that, and they didn't really know why they did that either. Maybe it was just I don't know. Honestly, but I mean, it was theirs to keep. I don't understand why it was a show either. But yeah, I'm not. It was some decision behind that. Maybe that's what they had at the moment. I don't know. I was in Texas last on April 19th for Power Morphicon Express at the Pasadena Convention. That's awesome, man. I wish I would have gone to that. It's Morphin time, Gold Ranger power. Let's see. I know Jenna feels losing a dad. What lost you right there? Losing a dad last year, especially on September 4th. I know she there's a lot of experiences when I've seen Jenna. Uh I'm never like around a lot because I'm usually doing something else whenever she's there. But I've seen her interact with fans. I've seen fans want to hug her, and they do. And I've seen her almost tear up every single time. You know, I feel like she meets these people and she kind of gets like a story she may have never heard about her dad and stuff like that. I think she likes that. I think she treasures that a lot. So yeah, she's doing cool things, man. Let's keep comments respectful. I agree, man. Hey, I want them to start doing the Boomstars comic figures and other figures from the Power Rangers comics. What do you think? But I think we should get through this year. I really want all those things too. I don't know. The comics are great. Shattered Grid is a great read. I really like to meet Jenna and Tammy one day. Yeah, they're super awesome, super nice. Jenna is really. Yep, she is. I want to meet them as well. Bro, if Hasbro re-releases or continues with the helmets, they need to have functional clasps and fill in that stupid chin gap. Or am I the only one who feels that way? I don't think they're going to change what they've been doing, man. It's cool you're standing by her. Thanks for that. I would love to see a comic of the Power Rangers kids. What do you think? Power Rangers kids. I would like to see something with the Quantum Continuum. I think I haven't read the third script yet, but yeah, those are things I want to see. So guys, I am going to open up the chat or open up the stream. So if anybody wants to jump on, I say like 3 people jump on, maybe. And you guys can bring up any topic that you would like to bring up, as long as it's respectful. And otherwise, obviously, you'll be cut off. But yeah, if you guys want to bring up a comment, feel free. Just go ahead and click that link. Say the first 3 people about 5 minutes each. That should be good. And then we'll hang out. But yeah, I would appreciate you guys coming out to my stream today. We had some interesting things to talk about. I don't even think we talked about the reboot. Did we talk? I don't know. I heard something. So I think I made a video on it. And well, I did make a video on it. I don't know if we talked about it in the last stream. But what we talked about was them saying that the core 5 Rangers were going to be different colors. Basically, green was going to be leader, and there's going to be no Black Ranger. So, which is interesting. Oh, we got our first one on here. We got Elder Romero. I'm going to add him. Let me just do that. There we go. What's up, man? How are you doing?
Hey, going good. I'm surprised I was the first one on here.
Yeah. What's the topic that you wanted to bring up tonight?
Well, I want to continue talking about Tammy Frank just for a little bit, if that's okay.
Oh, yeah.
Like
as long as
nothing
we're respectful.
negative about like nothing,
Yeah.
no negative like connotations toward Tammy or you. Like
Okay.
I love the content you make. Been here since like 300 subscribers.
Oh, thank you. That's awesome.
Yeah. So I wonder. I had like a little note sheet. Can you still see me?
Yeah, I can. Oh yeah, I see you. You're good.
Okay. So I just want to talk about how the reason like I can see like both sides of the argument, right? Of how the people that are having like bad vibes to the video and some people are having really good vibes. One thing that came to me is that by you, a content creator, uploading the video of Tammy Frank, I think it removes the autonomy that Tammy had in that situation. And I fully understand that you had consent that Tammy gave you to upload the video and film it. I the ability of sending the video with good intent and how the video is received. Um, I believe like when I first like that's one of the reasons why I don't even want to purchase the Master Mover. Like I'm a big Power Rangers fan, right?
Mhm.
Like collect Lightning Collection, and it to me just feels weird having David Frank's voice on the Master Morpher. I don't know. It's just weird. It's just I think maybe it's just me, but the main issue is like I think in that situation, when looking at the video at face value, it removes Tammy's autonomy as a person and someone who is grieving away from them. I believe it would be different if Tammy would have uploaded the video herself.
Okay, I can understand that. Um, yeah, I guess when I uploaded the video, I knew there would be some negative comments. I didn't, but I believe that most people had. I think most people are good. So I'm one of those people. Like I believe more people are good than are bad. So I I understand the negative comments, and I understand. I don't actually. I'll take that back. I understand there would be negative comments. I don't understand the negative comments. Okay, so
Mm-hmm.
I think this whole Tammy Frank conspiracy thing is ridiculous.
Yep.
And people are like, we don't know what happened. I mean, the police reports have been public for quite a while. Like they're
Mm-hmm.
not hard to find, or anymore, especially since
Mm-hmm.
people leaked them. So we know essentially what had happened that night. What I saw with Tammy was a good person trying to move on, and her wanting to see what happened with the Master Morpher, because she only knew some things through Jenna, right? So like she knew that Jenna had gotten one and that it didn't work all the way. So I wanted to see, and I asked for consent. Like, see, so she had started listening to it. There was actually something that I cut out in there because I had cut out a part. Oh, okay. So I had cut out a part. Basically, she was saying something that there was supposed to be something according to what she knew that she
Mm-hmm.
didn't hear. So she knew what she was about to say, but she realized because she had already allowed me to start filming. So I had to cut out that little part that what she had talked about because I think that was
Some kind of NDA or something.
protected information. So I had to cut that part out. But her reaction to it, I think was genuine. I think that's what I would expect it from someone who is hearing their voice and didn't know what to expect. You know what I mean? And I think what we saw on her face was like her first face is like, oh, okay, so that's what's on it, right? And then her face kind of like, oh, that's Jason. You know what I mean? Like that's
Mm-hmm.
what we saw. You know what I mean? And then she was like, but yeah, I can understand that, but
Yeah, I didn't even know about the conspiracies up until like a bit ago, and
yeah,
I didn't even want to mention those because I was like, that's a different side of the internet that we shouldn't even give validity to, you know.
yeah.
Um,
So I mean, like I said, I'm okay with opinions. Like you put on there, like I don't like Tammy. Okay, that's your opinion. I don't like Tammy. I don't like Tammy because she's a bee, this and that. And I'm like, dude, no, that's being rude. Like that's not gonna
yep.
fly on my stuff. You know what I mean? So, respectful opinions, even if you disagree with it, are totally fine. Like back, even then, people used to comment like, I don't know, you saw me when I used to toy hunt, right? Like you're the worst toy hunter. Like I'm a really bad toy reviewer also. You could have mentioned that.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you know what I mean? But like, those are opinions. Those are fine. You can have your opinion. But yeah, man, I appreciate you coming on and giving me the other side from your point of view. I appreciate that, man.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, definitely. I'm glad I was like one of the first people talking about it because I was like, I was gonna put it in the chat, and then I was like, my comment was already exceeding like 30,000. I'm not 300 characters. I was like, oh no, I can't upload this. So I was like, and then I just got on here, and I was like, first one here.
Yeah, man. It's been cool. Like, you've been around since it's like it's changed a lot. Like a lot of what I've been doing. I think the biggest thing like lately is like I think I don't know if you try to. A lot of people have noticed, but like I always try to upload 3 things a week, like
Mhm.
whether it be one video, one short in a stream, or 3 videos, or whatever, just 3 things. It just seems lately like with work and the baby and everything, like it's just so much
Mhm.
harder to get those done.
No,
So
I get it, and I
yeah,
really like your context specifically because like I follow the other like Power Ranger YouTubers, and I totally like understand like many of them like have like super superficial like Power Rangers needs to be like sold off from Hasbro, and then we have the other side of like Hasbro is like a saving grace for Power Rangers. But what I really like about you is that you really analyze. I think there's some things that you say and you get flack for it. But I don't think the community, like the Power Rangers community, isn't ready to have those conversations about
yeah.
like how it feels to have how it feels to have like harassing like Lord Zed's voice actor to get him off the
I
stuff.
didn't even know about that until it happened apparently. So
Yeah, and I feel like in retrospect we were trying to do so much for the community at once. I think we should just stay being small and mighty and not trying to be mighty at this point because
yeah,
mighty isn't working.
and I think that's and then a lot of issues like people think the fandom is still like the 1990s, where like
Hmm.
like we
Hmm.
should be all be Marvel size, and I'm
Hmm.
like, I understand why we're not Marvel sized right now, but I mean, it'd be great to get there again, but we need to understand like even though we've been around for a long time, we're still a growing community. So,
Hmm.
and we're still a growing fandom.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Again, like that's another conversation that Power Ranger fans or like most Power Ranger fans don't want to admit is that the Power Rangers brand is not growing with them. Like when we're talking about like having a female Red Ranger, I fucking love the female. I was just weird.
No, you did it.
I love the female Red Ranger, and I love what they're doing with like the color swap from Boom Studios and making all these. I think a lot of people don't are willing to admit is that the the brand isn't growing with them. It's going to eventually, but I think having those like homophobic comments and trying to like push the agenda. There's no agenda. It's not growing with you. It's growing with this generation. Stick
It's
with
not
your
even
own.
that. I mean, like, being realistic, Power Rangers has always been about diversity and representation, right?
Hmm.
And
Hmm.
now we're in a time and age where we can actually represent more of the population than we've been able
Hmm.
to. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
So
I
with
agree.
with there is like realistically like 1 in 10 people might be homosexual or
Hmm.
bisexual or LGBTQ or
Hmm.
something like that, right? So it's realistic to have every now and then someone that's LGBTQ on the team. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
No,
and you're not pushed. And
100%.
I felt like Dino Fury and Cosmic Fury never pushed it. Like
Mhm.
it felt like a
It was
natural
organic.
writing.
It was something that the writers knew
Yeah.
that they had to do, not had to do, like they had to make it feel organic,
Yeah.
not
It felt, and they
forcefully.
did. I have to
Yeah,
agree.
it
It
was
felt
perfect. I
organic.
really enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, but that the people that have those like comments of like negativity are the reason why this community cannot grow.
I mean, it's gonna be with any fandom, right? So it's gonna be like that. But I don't think necessarily means it won't grow. It just means we have work to do. You know what I mean? Like I think that's what it means. So to put it simply, I mean, we can go into an hour, 2 hour long
Oh
conversation
yeah,
about
I know.
this,
I only
but
had 5 minutes. I think
yeah,
I've exceeded my 5 minutes at this point.
yeah, no. So I mean, obviously, I know LGBTQ people, and like not to put anyone on blast and stuff like that, and they enjoyed seeing someone represented in Power Rangers. So
Hmm.
I think it's natural that it happened eventually.
Hmm. I agree. Yeah.
Well, I appreciate you, man. I got someone waiting in the queue here, so
All right.
thank you,
Sweet.
thank you
Yeah,
for
I'll be
jumping
in the
on.
chat.
I,
Huh?
I appreciate you, man.
Yeah, no problem. I appreciate you. All
Talk to you
right. See
later.
you later.
All right, we got Dean. Oh, I'm sorry you're waiting, man. How you doing?
Good. How you doing?
Doing good. What's been going on with you? What you want to talk about tonight?
Just that I wish Cosmic Fury lasted longer.
Oh my God, yes, yes. What we saw was
I
so
loved it.
so good.
It was. I loved it. I wish it could have been 20 episodes. I'm grateful for what we got, but I also wish that Dino Charge and Ninja Steel could have crossed over with them, and they could have did some episodes together.
We kind of did. I mean, we got Heckle and we got Mick.
Yeah,
I mean, we got a little bit. So I mean,
yeah, we did. But the way my heart's set up, I wanted all the teams to meet
yeah,
each other. Just a real big Ranger love fest.
I can
Because I
tell
think,
sometimes they really had a budget, like where they were like
yeah,
they wanted to do something more, but they were like
but just
restrained
couldn't
by
do
what
it.
they could do.
Yep.
Yeah. So I mean, I
Yeah.
think what they were able to do with what they had, because I haven't talked about this in a video, but so Netflix actually did request 20 episodes, but Hasbro
Mm,
said no. Hasbro didn't want to pay for it, and there was even talks about Netflix going in on it with them, and Hasbro said no. So we were supposed
wow.
to get a 20 episode season, but Hasbro said no. They didn't want to put the money into it. They had more things that they wanted to do, but they just didn't. They just ran out of money. You know what I mean? So everything that
Yeah.
they used was to like a cent. Like they got everything down. So like they
Yep.
reused old costumes that I think I talked about from Beast Morphers for like when they were
Mm.
on the evil planet, or when they were getting the Dragonzord, the purple one, that
Oh,
they were
yeah.
using some outfits and some old monster outfits that they had there, but so they could get like a Heckle, you know what I mean? Like so they could get Red Ninja Steel, or Mick's version of Red Ninja Steel. So they were trying to
Yeah.
get more. Yeah. And
I wish it would have
I
worked.
know
I would have
David
loved it.
Yost. I know
I would
David
have
Yost.
paid for that. We need a GoFundMe for Power Rangers so that we can help the show next time. Because
That'd
I
be
would have
cool.
loved for the teams to meet each other. And I don't know if this is true, but I've always felt that Dino Charge, Ninja Steel, and Cosmic Fury, they're in different realities. So maybe those three are soulmate shows, and they should be together like that. They're not on the same Earth, right? You know.
Well,
So,
Ninja Steel is on the same Earth. Dino Charge isn't.
mm,
Dino Charge is not.
oh,
RPM is not.
mm,
And so I think
oh,
there's a Dino Charge universe, there's an RPM universe, and then everyone else is in the same universe.
oh, okay.
So Dino
Yeah,
Charge.
and
So I wanted them to talk about like how did Heckle get there, because he's from a different universe. Like
yeah, he
that's
he
the
time
thing.
jumped. He had to.
Well, they kind of at the end of
He
Dino
can
Charge,
do
they kind of like
anything.
talked about like he had like what was the like the oh my god, I can't even think, Keeper. He kind of had like Keeper status now. So
Oh, okay.
yeah.
All right. Well,
But
I have
yeah,
a
man.
question for you. All
Sure.
right. Okay. So this is not gonna happen unless we pay for it, and sadly, we're all broke. But who would you cast if we got the rights to Tokyo to make a Ranger series
So the
out of
Tokuger
that
is the
particular
train
Sentai?
one, right?
The
Okay.
I call them Power Rangers Train Force, and I want it to happen.
I mean, honestly, if we're going Tokuger, like just do what you've been doing. Like get people we don't know, get them a chance, get them started up. You know what I mean?
Man,
Like
I
if you
would
want to
love that. That wow.
if you want to bring in somebody that like has experience with trains, I would say bring in someone from Lightspeed, like as
Mm,
the captain or something like that, or something like that. Maybe Carter. Just bring in Carter or
yeah.
Ryan.
Okay.
Bring in Ryan from Lightspeed to kind of bring them along. That'd be cool. Like that was the last time we had some. I'm trying to think if we ever had another train, and I think Lightspeed is the only time we've ever had a train. I can't. I'm thinking off the top of my head. I can't think. So
Yeah. Sorry about
that'd be
that.
cool.
I caught you off the loop with that one.
No, I would just go do what they were been doing, and I would make it on a different universe though. I would make it on a different
Yeah.
universe. There's that one scene of that Tokuger mecha where it
Yeah.
has an extra appendage there that they're
Yeah,
very
I know.
blatant.
They would not let that.
Yeah, I was like,
They would
that'd
not
be hard.
let that
That'd be
come here.
hard. Yeah. Well, I appreciate you jumping on.
But
Yeah,
they
it was
can work their way around it.
they
But
of
yeah,
course they do.
thank you. Hashtag Let's Get Cat Her on Master Morpher. I love you guys. I love the show. And have a great one. Thank you for all that you do.
Thank you. Take it easy.
You too.
All right, guys. I think we're now in an hour now. It was kind of interesting show, guys. I appreciate Elder, I appreciate Dion jumping on. You guys are super awesome. Ninja Storm Mystic Force Operation over Juggle Fury didn't get Lightning Collection yet. This is true. I'm actually really surprised Ninja Storm never got a Lightning Collection. We got Roger saying I got to meet her back in June. Jenna, that's awesome. That's she. What's up, Rolando? How you doing, man? We got hello, Dan, and all. Happy National I Love Lucy Day. Hope everyone is well despite the passing of Suzanne Summers. I know, I saw that. That's crazy. You're doing good as well. Everyone just saying hi to each other. I welcome disagreements as well. Yeah. We all have different thoughts. Getting to share thoughts with others respectfully is what makes a difference. I agree. Facts. LeBron saying hi, LeBron and Nathan. No matter how old we get, we always still feel young by heart on the inside, remembering good things from our childhood. I love that, Timothy. That's perfect. I love that. Kids don't care about LGBT. I don't think so, but I think there's representation. I think it shows representation. I do know I have heard stories again that kids that are LGBTQ appreciating Izzy and having representation there. So I have heard stories. I mean, a kid under 5, yeah, they're not going to care. But I think kids like 10 and older, they start to see things a little bit more, see things a little bit differently. Ranger Love Fest, team up always great. Live to a different Rangers team up, cool. Let's see. Yeah, me too. I really want to see the Quantum Continuing series or movie. I want a series instead. What about? I would like to see in the comics. I like to see that. I actually read that part of the Amy Jo Johnson's return in the comics, and I don't know if I like that preview that much. Honestly, I'm kind of worried about it. Go for Mystic Force had a train. I cannot. I vaguely remember this. I think you're. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure you're right. Oh my god, I'm trying to remember. Sentai has Rail Force. That's true. I missed the first half of the show. I know about 1027, but want to hear what you had to say. Keep your eyes open. If I hear anything, I'll let you guys know right away. Basically, hey everyone, good evening. Some Timmy Ray the King. What's up, man? So I think I got everybody. I want to appreciate everybody for jumping on today. You guys are super awesome. Appreciate everyone's good vibes, good talks, being respectful. So I want to say thank you to Timmy Ray, Wanda, Don Ranger Power, Nathan, DTV, Daniel Burkhalter. Oh my gosh, Ranger Restoration Repair, Austin McNeil, Wanda, General Kenobi's Bunker, Tanya, Timothy Dacus, LeBron Fett, Elder, Dion. Thank you for jumping on. Brent DeVry, John. Let's see what else we got. Jaime Roman. Jaime Roman. Let's see. I don't know why I said Roman. He's Roman. Johnny Monero. Sean. All you guys are super awesome for being here. I appreciate you being here. Paisano, Josh Oderby, you guys are awesome. Thank you for being here. I don't know what I have for plan for this week. I never know. So just going by the seat of my pants, basically. But hopefully we get some more information about 1027 coming up. I still need to do a Cosmic Fury review. I still got to do a Master Morpher review. Hopefully I get to those eventually. But just keep your eyes peeled. And I think that's all for tonight. I want to say thank you to everyone. Everyone have a great night. And y'all know what time it is. It's morphin' time.